Hi, welcome back. I'm Jack Canfield. This is another segment of Talking About Success. My next guest is a healthy eating specialist. Her name is Karen Mayo. She's a graduate of the Institute for Integrative Nutrition and a member of the American Association of Drugless Practitioners. I love that. She has guided numerous people to losing inches, pounds, and medications through better eating habits. And she's the author of this book called Mindful Eating, which I already have fallen in love with. I'm learning a lot from the book and talking to you. So what was your inspiration to write Mindful Eating?
It was my nephew, Scott, who came to stay with me during his 6th grade school year. My sister, as a single mom, she wanted to have a better life for her son, so she enrolled into the Army. And Scott couldn't go with her to boot camp, so he came to stay with me during his 6th grade school year. And prior to him coming to stay with me, he was eating everything from fast food to TV dinners, and his favorite snack was in a bag with food coloring, red, yellow, blue. So he was then diagnosed with ADHD and taking medication. So prior to him coming to stay with me, he was eating that terrible food. Mm-hmm. So his grades were a C at best. And when he came to stay with me, we just established a new routine for him. I made him a healthy breakfast. I packed his lunch, and I made him healthy dinner. Everything was going well, and I get a call from the school that they wanted to see me about my nephew. I thought it was because he needed his medication, but it wasn't. They were rewarding him with straight A's in math and honor roll throughout the school year. And he was in the top 10% of the kids nationwide with the online math problems. So his teachers were wondering what I did and why such a major turnaround when a student, Scott only had a C at best. So they asked me the question, what did I do? And I said, I was just doing what my mom did with my sisters and me growing up, and I was just feeding him healthy, nutritious food. So I thought to myself, if I can do this with a 6th grader, then I need to get out and talk to people and let people know that they can eat healthy and get off their medications, or at least reduce them. So that was my inspiration.
That was the inspiration for writing the book. Very good. So here you have this book full of incredible information. Let's start with what's one piece of advice you might give our viewers out there about mindful eating?
Sure. So slowing down and chewing. Chewing probably about 20 to 30 times, almost to like an applesauce consistency. And the reason for that is so your liver and your organs have enough time to break down the food, and you assimilate the food, and you get to absorb all the nutrients.
So part of being mindful is slowing down and really totally masticating the food.
Yes.
Very good, very good. You talk in your book a lot about different kinds of foods. Mm-hmm. So other than eating it slowly, what should we be eating or not eating?
I don't want to tell people what they should not be eating, so let's just add more vegetables in.
So we'll add stuff rather than take stuff out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what happens is, ultimately, is when you're eating the good stuff, you won't have enough room on your plate for the bad stuff. It's a philosophy. That's my philosophy.
Okay, so what's some of the good stuff besides just the big category called vegetables?
Okay, so you can also use chia seeds.
Yeah, talk about that, because you have me eating chia seeds today.
So chia has been around since the Aztec days, right? And most modern times people talk about the chia pets in the 1990s. But those chia pets, when they sprouted, they had delicious chia sprouts, which you could actually cut them and put them into a salad. And they're so delicious. They're full of vitamins and minerals. But now with the seeds, you can put them in water. And you can also make a chia chocolate pudding, which I call heaven, chocolate heaven. It's so good. And it's really healthy for you. It's really great for weight loss, weight management, because what happens is the chia seed bulks up. And it expands, yeah. So it makes you feel full longer. So putting them to your smoothie or some cereal or your salad is great, and it has about 11 grams of protein for 3 tablespoons.
Very good. Now you had everyone in our studio today drinking apple cider vinegar and water and a little bit of maple syrup. Talk about that and why is that so important?
Sure. The apple cider vinegar with the maple syrup and the water is an excellent drink, especially if you're having joint and ligament pain, or if you would like to lower your cholesterol. It's really good for that. And also, it helps with a lot of, let's say you want to have shinier hair. So you can use it to rinse off your hair.
Really?
Yeah.
You do that with your hair?
Yes, I do.
Your hair's pretty shiny.
It's shiny, right? Yes. So yeah, you just rinse it with the apple cider vinegar. It's really great for, like I said, your joints and ligaments. There's 20 different reasons for the benefits for drinking apple cider vinegar.
Very good.
Yeah. I would also say that, and it's really easy to drink too. I mean, it's just, you have to get used to it. And if you can get from 1 ounce to 3 ounces at each drink, so you want to do 1 ounce of apple cider vinegar to 8 ounces of water. But if you can work yourself up to 2 ounces of the apple cider vinegar to 8 ounces of water with some honey, you'll see amazing results. Like, I've been drinking it probably for a good 2 years now, and I have not been sick.
Ever?
Ever.
Very good.
In the past 2 years, I haven't been sick, not once.
That's worth it.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth it. I don't have to go to the doctors. I'm not taking any medication. And my blood work comes back, and it's beautiful. That's what my doctor says anyway.
And no downtime.
And no downtime, exactly.
Great. So what other tips do you have for our viewers out there?
I would say just slow down, take a deep breath and smell the roses. That's so important, especially if you're busy or if you're in corporate, or you just really should take a rest and just pay attention to what's happening around you.
Now, speaking of corporate, you go into corporations and
Yes,
you
I
work
do.
with people in terms of their eating mindfully.
Eating mindfully.
Yeah, talk about that.
Sure. I've been working with a couple of corporations that are, in the top 5 globally. And I work with them doing wellness workshops, and that looks like lunch and learns, and also doing workshops teaching people how to make green smoothies and the benefits of green smoothies, how to do a trail mix and make it healthy. Because sometimes people eat snacks that they shouldn't, and having a trail mix with you is a great way to just be snacking healthy. I also provide experiences. So when people experience an experience, they learn how it made them feel. So they remember that feeling. And I think that's why a lot of the companies hire me, is because of the way that their employees are actually present, focused. They're also sleeping better.
And they're not sick.
And they're not sick. And they're also having family time.
Oh.
And that's really important for the family unit.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to be a corporation to hire you, right?
No, you don't have to be a corporation.
So if someone wanted to hire you, both for maybe individual coaching along these lines, or to do a wellness workshop, or to give a speech on this, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they can reach out to me via my website, which is karenmayo.net, or they can reach me email, and that is coach@karenmayo.net.
Very good, very good. Well, this is a fabulous book, Mindful Eating. I love the cover,
Thank you.
but more importantly, I love what's inside of it.
Yeah.
So thanks for writing this. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me.
So check out this book. It's on all the usual places
Yes.
that books get sold. And I would strongly encourage, a lot of research went into this. And there's a lot of awareness. There's recipes, all kind of good stuff. Mindful eating. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.